Welcome to our information session. First, we'd like to thank everybody for attending this evening. We know that we appreciate the time you take out of your busy schedules to be with us today. This evening, we're going to go over a little bit how to become an independent agent with Fareconnect, but also a little ins and outs about becoming an independent agent. Everybody's on mute now. We ask you to hold your questions until the end, and then you can unmute, or we can unmute you, or you can ask your question at any time in the chat, and we'll answer any questions you may have. And at the end, we have some information with respect to contacting us in case you have further questions, you'd like more detail about becoming an independent agent. So,
and I'm Cindy.
And this is Cindy, sorry, my wife. That's the best thing to do. So anyway, we're going to start off here, and I'm going to stop sharing my screen so I can make sure that we don't buffer any. So I'm going to stop my video, but you should still see yours. Okay, so today we're going to talk about the history and awards, and we're going to talk about becoming an independent agent with Fareconnect. How COVID-19 has affected travel agents. That's a great question. The Fareconnect resource site and website will explain to you what we have offer for you, what Fareconnect has designed, what kind of training we do and what we provide, the perks and benefits of becoming an agent, how you get paid to become with Fareconnect, and we talk a little bit about our community of Fareconnect. And then I'll also talk about why you should choose Fareconnect over other host agents, because we know you do have a choice. So we'll start off. Okay, our history. Fareconnect was established in 2003 in Medicine Hat, Alberta. We moved our head office in 2012 to Winnipeg. And that's mainly because that's roughly when I took over the company, and it seemed to be a much better fit to have it in my hometown rather than me commute back and forth to Medicine Hat. So over a period of about 2 years, from 2012 to 2015, we slowly closed our office in Medicine Hat and moved everything to Winnipeg. So even though we're in Winnipeg, we do have agents in all provinces, and we are an Alberta registered company. We have over 200 agents, as I mentioned, in every province from Newfoundland all the way to BC.
I'd like to talk about a little bit about the awards. And here at Fareconnect, we're part of Ensemble, and Ensemble is a provider that helps us boost our commission and supports us through all our suppliers. And we've been the top producer since 2014, which is the top 25 in Canada. We're part of Spotlight, so I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys, my granddaughter just walked in. Spotlight Awards, we have the highest sales in Canada from 2016 to 2019, which is another product of All-Inclusive Properties. Sandals, we've maintained there, and just recently we've been the top seller at Rio Properties in 2019.
So our affiliations. So when you're an agency like we are, a host agent, you have to be affiliated with other agencies. So we're affiliated with Ensemble, who's our consortium. What a consortium is basically a bunch of travel agencies. Matter of fact, over 200 in Canada and over 200 in the States, almost 500 in total, are under one umbrella called Ensemble. And with that gives us better buying power for products, and also allows us to collaborate more for marketing, collaborate more for some of the engines, the booking engines, and also gives us a higher commission level because we have a better buying power. IATA, which is a governing body for air travel, we're part of that. We're part of CLIA, which is the cruise industry body for cruising. ACTA, which is the Canadian Association for Travel, the official one for Canadian travel agencies. TICO, which is a governing body for travel in Ontario. BC Protect, which is the governing body for travel in BC. C5E, which is Canadian Small Businesses. We're part of that group. We're also part of the Better Business Bureau of Canada. And we're also set up and registered as a company in multiple provinces in order to be able to sell travel insurance. So any province, we're registered in all provinces that we're required to be registered. An example would be Manitoba, Nova Scotia, Saskatchewan, most provinces like that.
Well, you're here because you're wondering why you may want to become an independent travel agent. It is an exciting career. A lot of people, when they jump on board, they've always had a passion for travel, and passion's first and the learning comes after, because it is a lot of fun to learn as there's something new all the time. You can work wherever, whenever you want. There's agents that travel throughout the whole winter and work from their destinations, whether it be their house in Phoenix or in Mexico, or you could be on a plane with Wi-Fi. I've done it. So you can work anywhere and whenever you want. You can book at your own leisure. It's what you put into your business is how much business you do get. Earning an extra income is a really good way to put it. Most of our agents have full-time jobs, and or they're working full-time the last 20, 30 years, and this is their retirement, and they want to have an exciting end of their career. And travel and see the world definitely is something that all of our agents have done.
So how has COVID-19 affected travel agents? You know, that's a great question. One thing that we've seen that COVID-19 has done, it has really increased the importance of a travel agent. Their value has really been displayed. I think a lot of people who didn't have a travel agent when all this crisis happened wish they did, especially if they had a trip booked. And we've certainly seen a lot of appreciation from clients. So a lot of clients really appreciated the amount of work that agents did, either to get them back home again or to get them their credits or get them their refunds. Because truth be known, it was a lot of work done by travel agents. And I think clients really appreciated that. So they really displayed their value out to their clients. And I truly believe whenever travel comes back, you know, in full force, I think that people are going to be looking for a travel agent, because I think that they really see the value that they bring to any trip. And the other thing is that I think over this COVID-19, really for travel agents, I think they really had to spend a lot of time and realize the importance of studying travel insurance. So really having a good knowledge on travel insurance, and also the safety protocols of various countries, you know, the requirements to get into certain countries, and also the safety protocols at various resorts and destinations. And I think that travel agents have become really knowledgeable in that field, and which brings, once again, goes back to their value that they bring to the proposition to sell travel to their clients. So I think it's been a positive thing in that sense. So what do we offer our agents that join us? We offer your E&O insurance. It's errors and omissions insurance. It's a requirement to be insured to sell travel, and we provide that. That's all part of your join. There's no extra cost for that. That's part of your monthly fees that you pay, is for your errors and omissions insurance. Marketing material. We give you marketing material. We give you both print and digital material available to you. We also create our own Fareconnect digital marketing in-house. So we provide you with lots of marketing material. Your suppliers provide you with lots of marketing material. So there's an abundance of certainly material for you for marketing. We give you access to over 200 suppliers, their logins, to get into their separate portals. Anything that you can book, we have ability to get access to. IATA cards, if you reach a certain sales, we do provide you with recommendations or certifications to get your IATA card. We have access to Ensemble, as I mentioned earlier. Ensemble is our consortium, so we give you full access to them, so you get advantage of all of the perks that they have. And they do have quite a few perks and a lot of tools to help you with your business. We give you your own self-branded website. This website is a Fareconnect website, which has a booking engine on it. which means that somebody can go directly to your site, book a trip to Mexico, and it would be the same as if they went to the sell-off-vacation site. So you can drive some business to your site, and in turn, people can go and book on your site. We also have we have an outstanding CRM system. This is a CRM system where you can go in there, put all of your clients' information. It's PCI compliant, which means you can put your clients' credit cards in there, all of their data in there, and it's completely secure online, which means you can be anywhere and access this data. It's a great system. We have a personal resource site, which means we have a resource site which has all of the information in one compiled site for you. So you don't have to go around and search for things. Everything from supplier credentials to latest information to webinars we're hosting, all that type of information is on that site. We provide continuous support. It's probably one of the things that we pride ourselves on is being able to provide support. Both Cindy and I started off as independent home-based agents. So we understand what it's like to be an independent agent. We didn't come from a storefront and created this business. We created it from being an independent business. We understand what it's like to have kids. We understand what it's like to have as a granddaughter, which runs into your room in the middle of a conference. We understand what it's like to work, because we did work first and have it at night. We understand what it's like to do your bookings at 11 o'clock at night. So we've really incorporated a lot of these things that we understand into our business. And the thing that we like to do is we also allow you to travel unlimited travel at net rates. What net rates means is with no commission. So you take your commission off the trip and you can go unlimited travel. So if you're a family of 4, in theory, you can pay all of your monthly fees by just going on a trip yourself. That's the savings would be. So there is savings just from yourself. So these are all the things that we offer our agents. A resource platform.
So Rick had mentioned this. We have a resource platform which allows you to have access to all of our suppliers, how to get a hold of them, their websites. You can actually, and I'll go to the next slide after this. We have our newsletters on here, we have our contacts. So it's kind of a one-stop shop here, where here's an example. Once you go into WestJet and you log in as a travel agent, you can actually put your username and password in here, which would, again, you can use this anywhere. You don't have to take a notebook or try to remember your password or save it on your computer. It's right here. Or if you don't have your computer and you need to log in somewhere, this is very useful and keeps you very well organized with passwords because there's so many. Here's our resource site for social media. We do have somebody that works with social media, and they've created a great platform for modules. Social media has come a long way since the pandemic as well. There's been a lot of movement of travel, and we have agents that have very, very good standing with social media.
So I'll talk a little bit about the Fareconnect website. I'm sure some of you have already seen the website. Here's an example if you're searching for an agent. So basically, we try to promote all of our agents the best we can. At the bottom, you see on the one that says call on the front, which is sharing Arsenal, you see some of the specialties you had. So somebody could search by specialty. So if you become a Disney specialist or a Florida specialist or a cruise specialist, and people want to search in your area for that person, then if you're certified in that area, then you'll come up as one of the agents. So that's a great tool. But one of the neat things that we have is you have your own particular web page. This is Lita. She's from Waterloo. So you get your own little write-up, you get your own picture, and we always stress to make sure you get your face out there, because people like putting a face to a name. And as you can see in the bottom, there's all the latest specials out of Toronto, because that's the closest airport to her for this. And also people can go on there and book a package at a Kitchener. They can pick where they want to go.
Also too, on the screen before that, there's a live chat. And we've actually had some clients looking for agents. So this chat is monitored. And when somebody's looking for an agent, we give them the direct contact for that.
Okay, our new and improved CRM system. We just invested in this in April of 2020. The years have seemed to have gone by. So this is called Client Link. And then what we try to do is emulate a desktop. So make it easier. So basically you log into this this portal, and it looks just like a regular your desktop computer. And in there you can have a chalkboard, which is in the center. We have a scroll, where you see the Fareconnect emblem there, where we put all of our latest information for you. You have a calendar, and you can put all your clients' information in here, and all your invoicing is done through here. It's a one and done system. So one of the things that it does have here, it has a, for your client's profile, you can put all your client's profiles. So you can put all their contact information, their birth dates, their emails, their phone numbers. You can do some marketing with them, some social media. You can put their credit cards in here. It's all PCI compliant. It's in a one place. And the neat part about it is we automatically send out birthday invitations on your behalf. So if it's their birthday, we'll send it out. If it's their anniversary, we'll send it out. It's a great little system, and it's only getting more and more advanced as we go. So it's a great tool, and that's all part of your fees. So the next slide shows you marketing. So what we do, we send out marketing pieces on your behalf. So if the person is an all-inclusive person, then once a month we'll send them an all-inclusive email on your behalf, advertising of maybe a Sunwing special or something going on. We don't over-market them, and it's fully compliant with the email rules in Canada. So basically, if somebody wants to unsubscribe, they can unsubscribe and stuff like that. So it's a great little tool. And if something happens, you have somebody you don't want to give any marketing, we have a new tab, which is not on here, called No Marketing. You just click No Marketing, and we don't send them anything. So it's a great little tool for your clients. Oh, a little too fast. There we go. What about training? One thing we do in Fareconnect here is we've built our own proprietary training system, and this took a long time to come to fruition. I mean, we've been doing this for a while, and took us a good 8 months to bring this program together. And what we tried to do is give you a program that teaches you what you need to know. Right, that's what we wanted to do. We didn't want to get into the fluff side of things. We wanted to teach you what you need to know to become an agent to sell travel. And the other point that we wanted to do is we wanted to make sure that you can do it on your own time. Maybe you have kids and you want to do it at 10 o'clock at night. Maybe you work, you want to do it, maybe you just want to do it in the weekends, or maybe you want to do it during the day and get it done. Right, so what we've done is created a program which you can do on your own time at your own pace. It's a 12-module program. We have one-on-one guidance, so it's very important that we have guidance. So we do have a person we have hired full-time, and he's there to assist you. So if you have questions, you can email him, you can call him. He sets up one-on-one webinars with you, so he can go over some stuff with you on your time. So that's one of the things we wanted to do. We also have a mentoring program that we have where we hook you up with a local agent in your area to help you out in case you might have some questions, and you'd sooner talk to somebody in your local area. Okay, and we also said, as I mentioned, we have a new training site, which I'll show you here. And this is basically what it looks like. You log in, you do Module 1, Introduction to Fareconnect, and it's step by step. It's a combination of reading a lot of videos that we've created ourselves, some Q&As at the end to make sure that you watch the video. And sometimes we actually do some exercises, how to do a quote properly and upload it into the system and things like that. When you're done with this program, what we do have at the end is a couple of what we call assisted bookings, which means we help you when you do your first 2 bookings, because it is quite, I'd say challenging. I didn't say it's challenging. Overwhelming is the word I'm looking for. When you take somebody's credit card and put $5 grand on it, right? So we want to make sure that you're comfortable in doing that. So we walk you through the process, and you basically just give us a call, and we're there to assist you and help you with the first couple of bookings. So once we're done with the program, you begin a Fareconnect certification as an independent agent, and I think you feel really comfortable in selling travel. But one thing I'll tell you about being a travel agent, your training never stops, right? It's knowledge, knowledge, knowledge. People are coming to you because they want to know knowledge. Anybody can go book online, right? But they're coming to you for your knowledge of the area. So, and here's another example of what it looks like. Perks.
This is always a big question about perks. FAM trips, which are familiarization trips. So a lot of tour operators offer FAMs, and we go out to the agents. Sometimes the agents find them themselves, but we've also had our own Fareconnect FAMs, and we also normally do our conference every year. So, and it's something that I highly encourage people to do. And we really let the agents get informed on what's out there for them. And typically they are discounted quite heavily depending on the supplier. Supplier agent reduction, travel agent rates, they're out there. They have reduced rates at a lot of hotels. Sometimes it's as simple as taking their course online and getting a 5-star property for 100 US a night. So there is a lot of great travel rates out there. The supplier benefits, there's a lot of it. You can, on top of your commission, you can earn points and cash back. You know, if you sell so much of these properties, you can earn free nights. If you sell so much of another property, they may have a Visa gift card. Sometimes it's in US dollars, sometimes it's in Canadian. So every booking you get, it gets loaded up. And again, Rick has mentioned the untravel at net rates. And it's for people in your household under the age of 18. And I do have to make that clear, like anybody living in your household. You know, we've had the question that somebody's got a family of 20, it's not all at net rates. It's only for the family living underneath your household. Okay, so what are the benefits? So amazing experience to share. I'm big on storytelling. I really like to tell my clients where I've been, where my other clients have been, where our network of agents have been. So we really share all our experience together. And we do offer the best prices, as everybody likes to say, and deals to the clients, because there's no undercutting in our business anymore. You're not allowed to undercut. So we do have the same prices as it is online. We have wonderful agents. We've had agents that have been with us for 11, 12 years. And we have a great network. We have a LinkedIn business network that we put all our business administration on. And then we have a Facebook group for everyday simple questions. And as I tell people, there's no stupid questions. Less administration, which is true. All you have to worry about is selling and doing up your invoicing and keeping track of everything. And in our CRM system, Rick had forgot to mention again, is that you can see your commission levels. You can see what's coming in, what's being paid, what your sales are. So it does give you a financial aspect and look at everything. And the only thing that you have to do is just take care of your clients, and that's a big thing. And we take care of the rest. And keeping up to date with all the latest travel information. We put it out there as much as we can, whether it be on LinkedIn or Facebook. Typically, again, anything on LinkedIn is business related. And assisted in generating leads. I have sit down with agents one-on-one on how you can generate leads, whether it be cross promotions, leaving brochures or business cards at a doctor's office or a hair salon. So I really help out with that.
So how do I get paid, or how do you get paid? I guess is probably what it should say. So after your initial training, you earn 60% commission up to $10,000 in gross. So basically 6,000 would go to you, 4,000 would go to us. Once you reach, so up until you hit that $10,000 mark, all of the agents are at 60%. Once you reach the 10,000 mark, then you jump to 70%. And then 80% when you hit to 20,000. Fareconnect pays out monthly. This is going to change, just so you know. I don't mind speaking about that. That's going to go bi-monthly this summer. So we'll pay out on the 15th, the 30th. Currently, right now, we pay it on the 15th. An example of how commission works. So if you had a G Adventure, pays about 70% commission to Fareconnect agents. So at about $400 to $300 a person for a tour, G Adventure would pay Fareconnect $730. Fareconnect would pay the agents $584 if you're at the 80% level. One thing to remember is that supplier commissions vary and suppliers' payout dates vary. So, you know, on one booking, you can make $584, right? Which in turn it would pay for all of your monthly fees for the full year just on that one booking. So it doesn't take long to accumulate a value in becoming an independent agent. And what would happen is we would pay that out as soon as we receive the commission. So why choose Fareconnect? As we know, you have choices out there. First of all, we have no binding contracts, which means you're not hooked in to pay monthly fees for 3 years. You're not hooked in to pay annual fees for 3 years. We are month to month with the contract, which means basically after 3-4 months or after 6 months, you decide it's not for you, we just part ways. As simple as that. There's no binding contract. The reason we have a contract is so that you do not use the Fareconnect name inappropriately. And at the same time, we give you the level of training and support that we said that we would provide to you. So it's a two-way contract. We have very low monthly fees. It's currently at $40, which is one of the lowest in the industry. And it covers your fees, just so you know. It covers your E&O insurance. It covers the upkeep of your website and portals and all the resource sites and all the portals we have. And also includes your access to client link licensing, which is a licensed product. So really, it's not a moneymaker for us, as you want to say. It's just to pay your fee or your portion of the cost. We have no sales targets. We realize people get into this for various reasons. We have some that are 6-figure ladies that are full-time, and we have some that do $1,000 to $2,000 a year in sales. It's totally up to you. Whatever you want to do for your business, that's your business, and we're here to support you. We have a partnership join program. So if you have a spouse and you want to get in together, we have a program for that. You can ask us and we'll definitely show you what the program is. In a nutshell, one person pays full rate, the other person pays a much reduced rate, and your monthly fees are much reduced for a joint program. There are some limitations to it, but we can explain to you that if you're in that situation. It doesn't have to be a spouse. It could be 2 sisters, 2 friends, anybody. More attention to agent needs. We really understand how it is, as I mentioned earlier, what a home-based agent is. And we will go out of our way, whether it's 10 o'clock at night, I'll answer your email. This is what we're all about. We understand what it's like to be a home-based agent, and we're here to support you. Unlimited resource and booking systems. Whatever anybody else can book, we can book. There's no doubt about that. We have over 200 suppliers. If we need to go to 250, we'll go to 250. I mean, we have the access to all suppliers. And I think the best part of it all is we have a very, very strong group of agents, always willing to help other agents. It's always nice to see people coming together and helping each other. And every time we have a Fareconnect conference, all the agents get together, they have some friends, and life is short. Meeting new people with like-minded people is certainly great for everybody. So we have a great group. I can't say enough for our agents about that.
Oh, too bad. So if anybody here is trained, we do have a special offer for trained agents, because the unfortunate thing is there has been travel agencies that have gone out of business, and we have had a lot of trained agents come our way. So we actually are waiving the fee, but the monthly fee is $40. And then we go through the last year's sales, which would be 2018, 2019. So I'll leave that one.
Yeah, so basically we start you off at that commission level based on your sales from your previous company. Having said that, we also consider trained agents anybody who is educated in the travel field. So if you have a travel and tourism degree, or you went to college, or stuff like that, we recognize the time and effort that you put into it, and we will waive your fees, your joint fees for anybody that has spent the time to educate themselves in this field. So you can just talk to us about that, and we can certainly let you know if you qualify. For anybody who is new to the industry, we do have a special going on until the end of May right now. Basically, we taken the $12.50, we reduced it to $9.99.
End of April.
We're having it till the end of May now.
Oh, is it? Okay, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, because we're almost at the end of April.
Right.
So we extended an extra month into May, And basically it's $199 if you join today, and you make your second, third, and fourth payment, one in June, one in August, and then one in October. And if you add it up, it adds up more than $9.99 because the government gets their GST tax on top of that. We take major credit cards for your payments. We do e-transfers if you want to pay in full. And we also have we use a finance company called Uplift if you want to break it over 12 months. And the finance company, they're a very good finance company. Their rates would be cheaper, if, for example, if you use your credit card and you didn't pay it off, it would be cheaper to use the finance company. They're a very good finance company. And by the way, that finance company, you will be eligible to use them to book people's travel, because we offer a finance program for people to finance their trips, and it's a really good program. So in the end, we'd like to thank you for participating in our information session. We'll open it up for any questions, or anybody who wants to put any questions in the chat. Please go ahead and we'll answer any questions. One thing I will say, as people are typing into the chat, is people join to become a travel agent for multiple reasons. Some do it just for their family and to take their family and friends. Some people do it because they want to make a business. Some do it for extra income. And as long as you're in it for the right reason and your expectations are good for what you want to do it in, it can be, you can easily gain back any money that you have to put out. And this is a business, so you're running your own business at home. So there is a tax write-off with CRA as you're running your own independent business. And we do provide you with T4As every year, so you can write that into your business. So we're going to open it up for the chat. Is there anything?
Sorry. No, I don't see anything.
Okay, anybody can, I'm going to put my screen back on here. I have the video, so I don't look like I'm. There we are.
There you go.
So if anybody has any questions, they can unmute themselves and ask a question, or put it in the chat. We're certainly up to that. Done yet?
No.
Okay. So quite a bunch. Basically tomorrow we'll send out everybody an email. We'll send everybody out an email basically with the information that we presented tonight, including a link to this video in case you want to watch it again. And also if anybody wants to join Fareconnect, then you can just respond to the email. Joining is very simple. We send you out a electronic document that you can sign right on your computer, and we can literally get you up and running in a few days. It doesn't take us long.
You're welcome, Darlene. Nice to see you. And also, how long does it take for training?
That is kind of a, let's say, a lower question. It's a question that it just depends on the amount of time. We've seen people do it in the span of about 3 weeks to 4 weeks, all the training, if they put a lot of time into it. And we see some people take 2 to 3 months to do it. The thing about this is that what we don't do is we don't restrict you in selling travel until you're trained. So we always say, I mean, if you join tomorrow and somebody wants to book a trip, give us a call. We'll help you out with it. We're like, that's what it's all about, right? It's all about getting your clients and getting your travel. So even though it might take you, because you just don't have time, you're busy, it might take you 2 to 3 months to do the program, doesn't mean you can't book a trip for a friend or family. You just give us a call. Matthew's always there to help, and we'll walk you through the process. That's not a problem. But how many hours? It just depends. I mean, how much time and effort you want to put into it. It can be months. We've seen some people take 3 or 4 months to do the program. We've seen some people do it in 2 or 3 weeks. They just sat down and just banged through it. So, anything else?
No, I wish I did.
I wish I did. I truly wish I did.
We're really hoping by July 1st, that Canada will have a travel plan in place, people that are vaccinated, and, it's a really broad question. I wish I had the answer in my crystal ball.
Yeah, unfortunately, we don't have that answer, and we're optimistic. I mean, Ontario's getting hit pretty hard, so is Alberta these days, and stuff like that. But we're optimistic that by the summer, by midsummer, we're going to start to see a change. We're certainly seeing quite an uptick in bookings. People doing bookings for for December, January, a lot of cruise bookings last year, next year. So we're starting to see quite a few bookings. People are starting to plan. I want to get away next Christmas and stuff like that.
Okay. Derek, did you get an email today confirming this? I just wanted to ask. Rick, why don't you go to the next slide, and we can give the contact information. Okay, the next slide. Derek, here's our contact information. Shoot me off an email, and I'll make sure I can send everything to you tomorrow as well. Any more questions? You're welcome.
All right, so anyway, we won't keep people. We don't have questions. Once again, there's our contact information. We will be sending out some information tomorrow for everybody who registered with their email. So we have all your emails, and we'll send it out tomorrow. And we do appreciate you taking the evening to learn some, get some information on both becoming an independent agent and also about Fareconnect. And any more questions you have, we're more than happy to answer questions. We certainly like doing that.
You guys are all welcome.
Anyway, thank you very much for coming. Enjoy your evening. Wait, no, we got more questions? No, last chat.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you. Another thank you. Okay. Anyway, thank you very much, and enjoy yourselves. And hopefully we'll get to talk to you again. Have a good evening, guys.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.